Yo, oh my gosh, like life is so crazy. God is so funny. Like God sends you messages through so many different ways, through people all the time. So y'all, I'm at work, right? And those that don't know, I work I can't say the name of the company, but I provide resources to people who need like, help with utility bills and stuff like that. And so I called this lady and she was like, I definitely need help, but I basically just want them to lower my bill like monthly going forward. She's like, because it's just me paying all the bills right now because my husband is in law school. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like, that's amazing. She was like, yeah, he's been wanting to do this literally since we were dating. We've been married for over 30 years. She's like, we had twins, and he was like, I was going to take a break and just never went back. But now that the twins are adults now, she's like, he's like, I'm just going to go do it. Mind you, they're in their 50s. So I looked at her birthday. I was like, hold on. And you could, her tone and everything. I'm like, she's definitely older. And then she was like, yeah, he's in his 50s at law school. And I was like, what? I was like, oh my goodness, that's amazing. And she was like, yeah. She was like, I love how excited you are about this. I was like, yeah, because I want to go to law school. She was like, oh my gosh. She's like, do you? She's like, do it. She's like, I tell anyone who feel like it's something they want to do, they've been wanting to do it, regardless of your age, just do it. And she was like, yeah, like he literally has been wanting to do this and he's finally doing it. So I'm like, what year is he? I'm like, is he a 1L, 2L? She was like, he's a 3L. I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, I love that you know these things. I was like, yes. I was like, I plan on going to law school. Not plan, I'm going to law school. I was like, I'm going back to school for my bachelor's in pre-law with a minor in English, and then, go to law school. And she was like, yeah, and he actually added his MBA to his law school degree. JDA, is it JD? And I was like, wait, what? She was like, yeah, he's getting an MBA as well. I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I want to do. She was like, yeah, she was like, I thought he was crazy, but he was telling me that he has to get it if he's going to go into contract law. And I was like, that's crazy because that's what I want to do. I was like, and when I've talked about these things with people who obviously isn't interested in the same things as me, they think I'm crazy. So talking to somebody who is actually doing it, her husband, and she's like, he talks to me every day about it. So she's like, I felt like, I understand the lingo and everything. I was like, oh my God. Like, so she was like, do it. She was like, I'm your guardian angel. She was like, I know you being a single mom, because I told her I was one. She's like, it's going to be hard. She's like, but it's going to be worth it. So do it. Literally, y'all, I was feeling so like, today. Just each day so far, like this past week, the past 2 weeks, I just been feeling so blah. And I think it's Mother Nature, but and then it's the seasons changing. But that just really encouraged me to keep going, to not give up, to stick to the plan, finish my bachelor's. I graduate 2027, pre-law, minor in English, and yeah, going to law school, y'all. So y'all do it. And y'all, mind you too, I am in my 30s, 33 to be exact. So it's never too late. Yeah.